And Mi Familia is the fifth restaurant by the Cortezes. I went ahead and asked about the possibility of them opening up a sixth restaurant, and they did say yes. However, as you can imagine, they want to take a breath.
We are so excited as we get into the evening hours here, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Right now, we're going to talk to the college president, Dr. Robert Garza.
Here at Alamo Candy Co., they aren't just serving up your ordinary candies. They're whipping up something that'll make your mouth water.
See if they're willing to take some of my hay. Ooh, that looks good, right? No comment? No? Alrighty, well, we tried there.
There's about 100 people waiting for him to see him and get his autograph and possibly a good picture they can post to Instagram. But I guess fans are going to have to wait just a little bit longer for Patty Mills. You are being featured on day 3 of Culinaria. That is the grand tasting. Tell me what people can expect that night. For now, expanding is the only plan the firm has for the company, but fans, customers, Texans are still skeptical.
This piece is the Gigue,
A classic by Johann Sebastian Bach.
I always go back to it fondly as one of the first pieces of Bach that I fell in love with.
Created expressly to showcase the cello.
And I think I played it for a lot of my auditions.
Christine Lamprella began her musical journey years ago.
I started the cello in the 5th grade.
Far from intimidated by the large musical instrument, Lamprella says the size motivated her to master strings. She spent part of her childhood with the youth orchestras of San Antonio, practicing, performing, and perfecting her skills into her adult life.
And it really paid off because then I ended up getting into my top choice, which was the Juilliard.
When her big break came years later, she was ready. Lamprella competed at the Spinks competition, an elite national contest for young Black and Latino musicians.
And then I was lucky to have won first prize.
As the daughter of Colombian immigrants, Lamprella says her victory was important because musicians from her culture are not usually seen in professional orchestras.
I do feel a lot of pride in being Latina and being in classical music.
Now Lamprella makes her living as a solo cellist in New York. But she's already finding ways to mentor younger musicians.
I think my life goal would be to have a teaching position because I really love teaching and discussing ideas.
For the next generation of cellists. Sarah Duran, Spectrum News.
Welcome to Mi Familia.
Mi Familia is su familia.
That's one of the beauties about San Antonio is that everybody's really family.
The phrase, my family is your family, running deep at Mi Familia de Mi Tierra. The new restaurant is an extension of La Familia Cortez restaurants. For more than 75 years, the family chain has been serving patrons in and around downtown San Antonio. Now the Cortezes will be taking a chance operating in an area they've never served in before.
We've talked about expanding beyond the Mercado for many years, and this just really posed a perfect opportunity for us.
The family's business dates back to 1941 in historic Market Square, where founders Pete and Cruz Cortez opened Mi Tierra Cafe.
My grandparents were never, when they started this, it was really to support the family.
Soon the couple's little 3-table cafe transformed into an empire. Now the grandchildren keep the business going and growing decades later.
This restaurant is to honor them. We did lose my grandmother earlier this year. We know that she's now together with my grandfather who passed away in 1984. But this has been a family effort.
Taking familiar cultural pieces from Mi Tierra and adding them to Mi Familia. This includes altars, Christmas lights, piñatas, and family photos.
How many pictures do you think are on?
Oh my God, my sister
so
sister
many.
Probably would know, but I would say there's probably at least 500.
The restaurant, just like Mi Tierra, will also feature a mural.
It is the artist who actually is the artist that works on our mural downtown, but he's also working on this. It'll take about probably a year to a year and a half.
Bringing the family's roots from the downtown area to the north side.
San Fernando Cathedral, of course, the Santa Rosa Hospital.
Introducing rich Mexican culture to a new crowd of patrons in hopes of making them members of the Cortez family.
We welcome everybody of every culture, but I mean, we come from the Mexican culture, and that's something that we want to represent and very proudly.
A couple hours before, my mom sat down on the carpet and Who wrote this sign? Let me sing with you.
This is the sign Diego San Martino waved in the air to get the attention of his idol.
He turned around, he saw my sign, and then he came up to me, and he asked me what I wanted to sing.
That's when the megawatt crooner Michael Bublé faced the mic towards the teen. And then
I started singing. I'm still really nervous.
Yet he summoned the courage to grab the microphone. For a minute, Diego serenades the crowd of thousands inside the AT&T Center. Bublé sitting back, clapping to Diego's song choice. Ain't That a Kick in the Head by Dean Martin.
I mean, it was just a moment of like what just happened. It was amazing.
Diego purchased his concert ticket months ago and intended to go alone. However, it wasn't long before his mom found out.
Like him, I thought it was just a dream.
Just this time, it was reality.
I can't stop watching it.
Days after experiencing the once-in-a-lifetime duet, Diego says he's inspired to pursue singing professionally.
So I just want to get out there more, whether that's like, singing at restaurants or at bars or wherever.
In hopes of one day making it big like his favorite singer.
If Michael Bublé was watching this, what would you want to tell him?
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a great opportunity, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Sarah Duran, Spectrum News.